If I had to lose 15 pounds in 8 weeks, this is the exact system that I would use. And this is coming from someone who's lived it firsthand experience. I worked 24-hour shifts, even 48-hour shifts, believe it or not, doubles back to back. 12-hour shifts, worked overnight. So I know exactly the challenges of what shift work entails. That means if you're watching this video at the end of August or the beginning of September, you can be down 15 pounds by the end of October. You can literally be in shape if you just implement these steps. And I'm gonna show you the reason why most shift workers fail, because they try to tackle everything at once. But in this video, I'm gonna give you a week by week breakdown. So at the end of the 8 weeks, you're gonna be 15 pounds down. Without further ado, let's get into it. Week number 1, if I wanted to lose 15 pounds, I know I have to do something different. And more than likely, if I have excess body fat, or I know I need to lose a little bit of weight, maybe my face is real pudgy or my stomach is poking out a little bit. Week 1, I would track my calories, because more than likely I'm not tracking my calories. And I would track calories not to lose weight, but more so just for the awareness of how many calories am I actually consuming. Because believe it or not, you already know if you do some kind of shift work, you're a security guard, maybe you're a truck driver, police, our snacking literally adds up over time. So the vending machine, we just snacking all throughout shift, and those calories adds up. And it's really not the one packet of M&Ms or the honey bun that adds up. It's the consistent snacking over time that adds up. So I would track my calories to really see, I'm probably thinking I'm eating about 2,000 calories, but with all the junk food here and there and the coffee, oh, don't get me started on the coffee. I remember I used to go to Dunkin' and Starbucks, oh, let me get the Frappuccino, or give me 3 to 4 pumps of vanilla caramel hazelnut syrup. Those calories add up. You thinking you having a coffee, but really it's a glorified milkshake that's disguised as coffee, but it's 600 calories easily. So I would track my calories just for the mere awareness of how many calories am I really eating. Week 1, this is gonna be my main focus. Now week 2, now that I know that I'm probably overeating on my calories, you can use any calorie app for that. Week 2, this is where I'm gonna actually start to make some progress and to lose some body fat. I'm gonna take my goal body weight and multiply that number anywhere from 10 to 12. Now that's a range. That's gonna give me a range of how many calories do I need to eat to lose body fat. Now we wanna eat for the person that we wanna be, not for the person that we are. The reason why we are the weight that we are is because we've been eating for the person that we are. So I wanna eat for the man, for the physique that I wanna be. So I know if I'm 250 and I wanna weigh 200 pounds, I'm gonna eat for the 200-pound person. So I'm gonna take my goal body weight and multiply that anywhere from 10 to 12. So once I multiply that from 10 to 12, that's gonna give me a range from 2,000 calories to 2,200 calories that I need to eat daily. Now, eating these calories daily is gonna help me to lose body fat because I'm in a deficit. Now, this is a starting guideline, a reference point, if you will, that most people have seen success. If they just take their goal body weight and they multiply it by that number, instantly, they already start losing weight. Even in the first week, you might notice that you're down 4 to 5 pounds. I just wanna let you know that this is normal, this happens to everyone. It's really not 4 to 5 pounds of body fat. It's gonna be some body fat in that, but most of it is gonna be water that's flushing out your system, which is good because you're gonna feel lighter and you're gonna see a small difference even in your face and in your body. Just a very small difference though. Now, after week 1, I have the awareness. Week 2, I'm in a deficit. Now we wanna start building on top of everything that we're establishing. And I'm gonna focus on getting anywhere from 8,000 steps bare minimum to 10,000 steps a day. Because now I wanna move more. I want my body to know that, hey, I love you, I wanna use you, I'm active, I'm not sitting down in an office chair all day. We have to move. So how are we gonna get our 8 to 10,000 steps every single day? Well, some tricks that I use is I park a little bit further. Let's say I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to the gym. I park a little bit further, and I don't mind walking to whether the grocery store, whether it's the gym. Those steps, they add up. And also, I make sure that, let's say I eat lunch or dinner, go for a 10-minute walk. Not only does this help with your steps, research has shown that if you walk after you eat, that lowers your insulin. And when your insulin is low, then you can have fat burning. So that's a totally cool hack as well. Walk 10 minutes if you can after you consume a meal, whether that's lunch or dinner. This is gonna add to your steps, and this is gonna also promote fat burning. Now, another thing that I do living in the city, I like to take the stairs. Take the stairs instead of the elevator or the escalator. You see many people, they use it, and that's fine. But if I'm trying to lose 15 pounds, I need to be active. So I'm gonna take the stairs instead of the elevator. Now, we have a lot of stairs here in the city, but again, if you look at it like one way, you may say, well, just the stairs are parking a little bit further. That's really not that much. Well, initially in one aspect or just one day, it may not seem like a lot, but once you extend your daily steps and parking further away and taking the escalator, or not the escalator, but taking the steps, we don't want to take the escalator, we want to take the steps. Once you add these up and you combine it out and you stretch it out, that's how the steps starts to add up and the calorie burn starts to add up as well. Now, the reason why most guys fail is because they try to do everything at once, meaning they try to hit the gym 5 times a week. They try to clean up their diet super strict. They try to do all these things that's unrealistic to their schedule, especially a shift worker, realizing that everything else in life, you didn't try to do it at once. The job that you currently hold, you took training and you did it step by step for you to become a high performer, right? The house that you got built. First, the foundation was laid, then the framing, then the plumbing, then the electrical, and then you have your home. Everything in life, even when we were kids, we crawled, we walked, we ran. It's step by step. That's why if you follow the system step by step, it's not trying to tackle everything at once. Week 1 is just for awareness. You're not even changing anything. Week 2, you're building on top of that awareness by deducting or taking your goal body weight and multiplying that anywhere from 10 to 12. And then on week 3, now you're building step by step. You're increasing your movement. And if you can just take one habit and stack it on top of another good habit, that's how you have sustainable weight loss. Anyone can lose fat, anyone can lose weight, but you want to make sure you have sustainable weight loss by implementing one habit on top of another good habit. All right, week 4. Now we done got some habits, we got some momentum going. Now we want to build on what we already have. Don't worry about hitting the gym 5 times a week. If you're a night shift worker, I already know that's going to be challenging for you already. I want you to give me 3 good solid days a week. 60 minutes. 3 days, 60 minutes a week. Now we're gonna start building our muscle. I want you to focus on compound movements, because compound movements, they're taxing, they burn more calories, they build muscle. So that's gonna be squats, rows, deadlift, bench. Focus on these, right? You don't have to be a fancy or flashy, if you will. Do about 4 sets of 6 to 8. Now, you probably heard 3 sets of 10 to 12. That is called a cookie cutter program. Now, I like 4 sets of 6 to 8 because 6 to 8, you have to make sure that the weight is heavy. And if it is heavy, you should only be getting about 6 reps, maybe 8 reps, maybe 8. And if you're doing compound lifts, this is gonna promote fat burning, calorie burning, and muscle growth. So 3 days a week for 45 minutes to 60 minutes for each lifting session. This is where you're really gonna start to see that scale start to tip a little bit downward, and you're gonna be happy with this progress. But we still got more work to do. It's not over yet. Something most people don't talk about is sleep. Now, we always hear we need to get 8 hours of sleep. In a perfect world, if we were a 9 to 5er, right? If we had normal jobs, yeah, 8 hours of sleep sounds great. It sounds phenomenal, but we already know our sleep is broken. So I want you to focus on a window. Whatever that window is for you, make sure that you have it consistently, because sleep, that's where everything recovers. That's where we build muscle, and that's where we burn fat, because it regulates our hormones. That's why sleep is so crucial for us. So find your window, whatever that is. Maybe you go to sleep at 10:30 a.m., right? And you're sleeping until 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Make sure you find that window, even if it's 7 hours. Make sure you're getting a consistent 7 hours, but the 7 hours needs to be quality sleep. And when I say quality sleep, I mean that deep sleep that where you wake up, you feel like you got hit by a bus because you're that tired, but you also feel relaxed. Now, how you know you're not getting quality sleep is if you go to sleep, you wake up and you still feel tired. Like, that's backwards. You need to go to sleep and wake up and you feel energized, you feel refreshed. That's how you know you're getting quality sleep. So what are some of the things that can help us shift workers get that quality sleep so everything that we did in the prior weeks before that can really compound its growth? And the reason why sleep is so important is because there's about 23% of being at risk of obesity because we work at night versus daytime workers. Same profession. You can be a police officer, you can be a nurse, you can work the same profession, but being that you work at night, you have a higher chance of obesity. So we must protect our sleep. Some of the things that I do, I have blackout, not curtains, but it's more so like a roll down blind and it blacks out the room. I have an eye mask to make sure it's total pitch black. And then studies shown that the room should be cold. So I run my AC as well as a fan in the background for white noise. And having these things, it allows me to get that much better quality sleep. Now I also talk about a wind down routine and some of the other things I do to prep my body for sleep while I'm on shift. And if you're interested in that, watch this video right here. All right, week 6, we're really making progress. But no doubt, life started to life and some things probably slipped. I want you to identify, look back on the previous weeks, what were some of the things that slipped? Maybe you didn't track your food, right? Or maybe you missed the workout. Whatever it is, maybe it was your sleep. Find the things that slipped that you could tighten up on, get better at, and I really want you to iron that one out. All right, that's it. Just find that one thing and identify it. Now you have knowledge for it. Week 7, I want you to add one small habit. One small habit that's gonna compound on top of the other good habits that you already been doing. By now, you're already seeing progress. Even if it's a little bit of progress, that's how it happens. First you lose a little fat, you see a little bit of progress, you see the scale move, and then you don't really see you're not losing fat. But how it happens is you lose fat, you don't see nothing, but then it happens all at once. Then you see the drastic change. And a popular thing is it takes 4 weeks for yourself to notice that you're really making progress. It takes 8 weeks, hint the video talking about 8 weeks, for your friends, the close loved ones around you to notice, hey man, you're really making changes. I see a difference in you. 8 weeks. But then it takes 12 weeks for the rest of the world, your coworkers, right? Maybe your neighbors. Now they can really see, man, 12 weeks, you've been consistent. They can actually see that you've been doing something different. So find that one thing, we're gonna add that one thing on top of what we already been doing well. So maybe that one thing is you're gonna add 1,000 steps. Maybe you've been averaging 8,000 steps. That's solid, that's great. Let's add 1,000 steps to it. Or maybe it's 1 set extra. You wanna do a progressive overload. So maybe you've been doing about 4 sets of bench. Now maybe you can add 5 sets just to see how strong you are, just to add more muscle, progressive overload to keep that muscle building and to keep promoting fat burning. Or maybe you just slip with your tracking. Maybe you just didn't track your food, right? And if you want to be something different, you have to do something different. Maybe you never tracked before. You're only doing this for 8 weeks. So maybe you can tighten up on your tracking. So get better at that. Whatever it is, tighten up on it, add that one positive habit. Week 8, congratulations. Now, you made some good progress, but I want you to know this isn't the finish line. Really, this is the start of a new behavior. You have developed habits that many people would love to have. So now you're just getting started on your journey. And if you really followed this week by week, the end result, you should be 15 pounds down easily in 8 weeks. 15 pounds down, you probably look like a totally different person. And you probably feel a lot more energized and a lot more confident because you're not carrying around toxic excess body fat. You feel more lighter on your feet. And that's because you stuck with the program. 8 weeks is all it takes. If you like this video, 8-week system, no doubt if you're a shift worker, you're gonna love this video because I break down my step-by-step system for night shift fat loss. Watch this video here.